Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am here to share about false manhood. False manhood today. Being a grown man, that's not manhood. That's not what manhood is. I'm a grown man. That ain't manhood. There's false manhood. What the world say about manhood is false. What the world says about manhood is not real. What the world says. What the world says about manhood is false. Walk around looking mean, looking tough, looking mean at folks, talking no people. That ain't manhood. That's not manhood. That's false manhood. What the world is telling young men, older men about manhood, that ain't manhood. There's false manhood. Having a bunch of hair on your face and being rough and being tough, that ain't manhood. What the world says about manhood is not manhood. The world's definition of manhood is false. False manhood, following yourself in the world today, listening to self. Listening to self is not good. That's what the world is teaching with false manhood, to follow yourself. Following yourself is not good. Self tells you to get high. That's false. That don't do nothing. Getting high does not heal nobody. It don't heal nobody. False manhood, following yourself. To follow yourself, that's not good. That's dangerous, following yourself. Amplified Bible. He whose trust and confidence is in his own heart is a bull-headed, thick-headed fool. But he who walks skillfully in godly wisdom will be rescued. Real manhood is only in Christ. Okay? Manhood is not what the world say it is. Having a bunch of hair on your face, looking mean at folks, walk around mean mugging people. That's not manhood. That's false manhood. Following yourself is dangerous. Self can lie to you. Self ain't telling you the truth. Self can lie to you. So many males out there, males are following themselves. Because real manhood is only in Christ. A male is only what you are when you're born. But being a male is not manhood. That's not manhood. That's just like what you are when you're born. Real manhood is only in Christ. Real manhood is in Christ. But following yourself, listening to self is getting a lot of males in trouble. We have a lot of males in this world, not men, because real manhood is only in Christ. Who made a man? Who created a man? But a lot of the males try to come up with what they think manhood is. You didn't create life. Real manhood is only in Christ. First, I didn't know what manhood was. I was trying to come up with my own definition of what manhood was till Jesus Christ showed me that real manhood is only in Christ. False manhood, following yourself, listening to yourself, that's dangerous. He who trusts and confidence in his own heart is a bullheaded, thick-headed fool. But he who walks skillfully in godly wisdom will be rescued. Real manhood is only in Christ. You have a lot of males out there today. They think they know what manhood is. But if you don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ and you're not hooked up with him, that's not manhood. Because who made a man? Real manhood is only in Christ. You have a lot of males out there. Being a man ain't got nothing to do with being rough and mean mugging and looking at folks, looking at people mean. That ain't manhood. That's not manhood. That ain't manhood at all. So you have a lot of males today in the world. Okay, being born a male is not manhood. That ain't manhood. But the devil don't want nobody to know God's truth. He don't want nobody to know what real manhood is. You got a lot of males out there following themselves. Following self is dangerous. Real manhood is only in Christ. He know about manhood because he made man, he created woman. So that's what real manhood is. It's only in Jesus Christ. But there's a lot of males in the world today. So being a man ain't got nothing to do with I'm a grown man or I have hair on my face or I'm rough and I'm tough. There's a lot of males out there with an adult body but a child's mind because they still act like a little kid. Real manhood is only in Christ. We were made in the image of God to represent him. But there's a lot of males out there that's following self. They think they know what manhood is, but they don't. They've been lied to. Real manhood is only in her. The devil don't want them to know that real manhood is only in Christ. All I can do is sow the seed. One plants, one waters, but Jesus Christ gets to increase. Bye-bye.